PHP, we got a lot of stuff to cover for you. I got 10 new MD promotions, multiple ring earners. I got the top 14 net VP ranking for the net VP Fall Madness, which we've never had. That one's going to be sick. With the prices of equity at the top with Super Bowl. And then we got March Madness. We had a handful of what do you call it?
Upsets,
which is pretty insane. And then there's some additional Dream Team stuff that you're going to be surprised who is on Dream Team One Call and how many people are on Dream Team One Call from a team that's going to be a big statement and a message. But I got a lot of other things to cover as well. Who's coming to the after party, who's having a wine with us, the couples, all that stuff. Anyways, having said that, Tico, let's get right into it. First of all, the book of the month is Founding Fathers on Leadership. I showed this the other day. Was that for everybody, Tico, or was that a video that we've already shown the book to everybody?
Shown it, yes, we did. Yeah.
Founding Fathers on Leadership. Everybody knows the initiative that's going on from today to the 15th, which is the 555 for FA promotions. A lot of you guys are running for your MD promotion, so you're getting your 3 direct FAs, and many MDs are kind of running for GEB, 25% in equity in 2022 of 30%. Had an interesting emergency Zoom this morning with TGA's VPs. Tico, how did you think that Zoom went?
I thought it was very important. I thought it was an important data that you got to keep in mind as MDs. How do we grow our business? And I thought they're going to respond to it, Pat. I'm looking forward to seeing those numbers increase.
If they respond, it is a scary thought.
Oh my God! What
could happen if they respond to those 2 markers that we talked about?
You talked about the number, the number, what kind of income they could be making.
Of course, absolute. Monstrosity of an organization they could build if they figure those 2 out. If not, WTP is about to pass them up. MSM's already passing them up. And Unity's, at this point of the game, the biggest organization in PHP. Used to be TGA for a while. Unity is officially the biggest organization in PHP. Now, typically, when you over-edify Unity, they slow down, so I have to be careful. Unity, almost don't hear what I just said. Please don't take that as a compliment, because when I compliment you too much, you have a tendency of saying you've already made it and you slow down. So we'll see. And even if I'm looking at the leaders bulletin right now for the month, Ricky and Erica are still first place, but there is a new couple in town that is making a lot of noise. Sika's are second place right behind them. Medina's are third, then it's Hart, then it's Higueros, then it's Vargas fifth place, but it's not Rodolfo and Ceci. It's Marcelo and Gabby are beating Rodolfo and Ceci in the base shop. Would you have believed this if I told you?
Never, Pat.
That's some interesting stuff right there. Then it's Saeed coming up for the month. A lot of people thought Saeed got lucky last month, but he's showing up again. Then it's Marian De Jesus. Flor and Boris are 9th place. Then it's a tied at 10th place with Solis Bay. Even Sapalas are out recruiting Vargas's right now. Super team right now, it's Palayo Unity. Then it's Gaitan. Then it's MSM. Vargas's are right behind MSM. They're beating Del Toro's, but they're right behind MSM. We'll see what's going to happen there. By the way, Gaines's organization is out recruiting TCO. Gaines's organization is out recruiting TCO. The number 1 net VP right now is Vargas's, then Sapalas, then Gain, then Ricky and Erica, then Gaitan. 6th place. You ready? Marroquin is out recruiting Hearts and Palayos and Del Toro and Mackey's. And Marroquin's hardcore called out Suazos yesterday in that video. I don't know if you saw that. What Vargas has said, Rodolfo and Ceci said on a video yesterday on Dream Team Call that I sent to Sheena and Matt. They said WTP. Do you remember what they said?
I do.
They said WTP is going to be bigger than TGA and MSM combined. In video. Do you remember that?
I do, Pat.
Video. So look, there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind closed doors, but let me recognize the people that won the top personal recruiter for the iPhone. First place gets 2 iPhones, right? And second place gets 1 iPhone. First place gets 2 iPhone. Caitlin Cohen, you get 2 iPhones coming your way. Congratulations to your iPhone 13s. And then Doris Veronica Ortega gets 1 iPhone 13 coming your way. Congratulations for you guys for being the top 2 in the last 2 weeks of September. Top personal producers. First place gets 2 iPhones being sent their way. Waleha Saleh, you got 2 iPhones coming your way. Maria Luisa Reyes, you got 1 iPhone 13 coming your way. And the top base shop in Fall Madness, the points they scored, they get an iMac 27. Vargas's were 5th place. Oriana was 4th place. Sapalas were 3rd place. Hearts were 2nd place. Ricky and Erica, you got an iMac 27 coming your way. What a thing that we do. I did business with a former company for 7.5 years. I never had anything being sent my way. We send stuff to people left and right. Okay, so that's that part. Outside of that, we had a non-MD contest on anybody that did 15-15 with 2 minimum personal recruits with 5,000 personal points. They're going to go to the home office to be trained by Sheena and Matt Sapala. Vargas is Ricky and Erica. These are the names that made it to that contest. Loretta Akukim, Edna Hernandez, Maria Luis Reyes, Monica Baker, Nina and Anthony, Walea Saleh, Mariam Rahilangani, Christian Alfaro, Adriana Dorado, Daniel Soranio, Rosalinda Singh, Caroline Lugo, Brittany Stokes, Sheila Alicia Figueroa, Natalie Renee Martinez, Jose Andres Escobar Camacho, that's one person, Jeffrey Pritchard, Vanessa and Maria Ulaha, Sherman Smith, Lourdes Celia Ortega Huerta, that's also one person. You're all going to go to the home office leadership meeting. Congratulations to you guys. Very proud of you. Then we have the list of people that did the 444 to be on the dinner with me. This is a very, very long list. Tico, there's a couple ways we can do this. Do you want me to read these names off, or do you want me to?
No, I think, Pat, what we could do is put it in Bamboo with the names to see who's qualified, and also
put it in the MD group me with the names?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or in the Bamboo app for them to see that.
In the Bamboo app for them to see it, and then we're going to send a message directly to them saying, when is the call going to happen? What's the link? So everyone has all the details.
I am so looking forward to this. I can tell you at the top, it's Edna Hernandez, then it's Giles, then it's Salah, then it's Rosalba Mejia, Maria Luis Reyes, Haas, Bausi, Pauline Hare, Loretta's in it, Cormans are in it, Singh, Nina and Anthony, Kahindi and Ellie, Anne-Marie Hernandez, Anderson, Erica Hawkins, Caroline Lugo. Those are some of the names. You'll put the rest of them in there. It's a long list. It's 3 pages of lists like this.
Yeah,
we'll put it on there for you guys to see that. So I'm going to set these two aside. Then we had the people that qualified for the one-day retreat at my house, the non-MDs. These are the names. Maria Luisa Reyes, congratulations. We'll spend a day together at the house. And by the way, you guys going to see the first setup on how we're going to do it. You're going to be the test for everybody else. But we're putting a tent outside, whether it rains, whether it doesn't, the food, we're going to have a blast together. Monique Baker, Wala Salah, Marianne Rahi Miliani, Christian Alfaro, Daniel Soriano, Rosalinda Singh, Caroline Lugo, Brittany Stokes. You're all coming to the house. Proud of you. We're going to do a one-day retreat together for those that qualified for that. The MDs that also qualified to come to the one-day retreat, Haas is on the list. Phelps Musgrove, Iris and Enoch Santiago, congratulations. Kindy and Ellie, Marcelo and Gabby, Veras, Letitia and Leonard Gibbs, Sapala Sicas, Ricky and Erica Vargas, Marroquin, they're coming in. And only one person did the 50-50 to come to the birthday party, to be with Kiyosaki, to be with all these senators, to be with all these interesting people, the top investment bankers at Goldman, to meet the top yacht salesman in Florida, to meet the top realtor, to meet all these types of people that are going to be at this event. Only one person qualified for the after party. David and Sandra Vera. David, Sandra, proud of you. Looking forward to seeing you at the birthday party. You'll be driving up from, from Orlando, but cannot wait to see you guys there. Now,
if I may add on that,
yeah.
for the event, the one-day event's happening on the 15th of October.
15th of October.
Everyone's going to get all those details. We're going to
Is that the Friday? The Friday? That's going to be the
correct
15th of October. Fantastic. Okay. And then we have the following names that got the shares, equity, for week 4.
Correct.
Fifth place was Sapalas. They got 50 shares. This is the last one we did, by the way. Hearts are 4th place with 100 shares. Vera's are 3rd place with 200 shares. Ricky and Erica 2nd place with 400 shares. First place, Florin Christian Oriana got 850 shares. Congratulations. Total, if you look at the people that got shares during the last 4 weeks, Marroquin, Okafor got 75. Sapala, Mason got 150. Vera, William and Beatrice, Mackey, Sika got 200. Alborsi 400. Hearts 500. Musgrove 500. Florin Christian 850, Ricky and Erica 2,950 shares added to the list that they already have. Now, the folks that are coming to the home office, did I already read the people that are coming to the home office? I already did that. Let me set that aside. Let me set this part aside. On the annuity side for the $10,000 bonus, these guys are, Seekers have already done $1 million, but they've only replaced one annuity. Pimbers are this close. They just need a $55,000 annuity to place to get the $10,000 check. Terraces are this close. Maritza and Craig are this close. If Seekers place a couple annuities, they're going to get the $10,000. But someone's about to get a $10,000 cash bonus here, which is pretty exciting. Now we got NIT ranking. Let me go now in the area of a couple promotions that we have. Let me go through the MD promotions that we have. We got 10 of them. I'll do 3 of them right now. Danielle Soriano, Director Vera, congratulations. You're officially marketing director. Great job. Daisy Damani, Director Graziani, congratulations to you. You're officially a marketing director. Ryan Zamora, Director Ricky and Erica, congratulations. You're officially a marketing director. That's 3 right there. We have 3 new ring earners, Hiram Travis, Fernanda and Guillermo Lugo, Marco and Magali Cardenas. Congratulations to all of you guys who are now ring earners. Very happy for you. Let me get through the Dream Team call. On the GB side, level 3, level 2, we had a bunch of people that hit level 2, a bunch hit level 1, only 3 hit level 3 GB. Hearts, Oriana, Vargas hit level 3 GB. Ricky and Erica didn't hit it because of licensing.
Yes.
And that is an area of discussion that we're looking forward to seeing that organization improve in licensing, specifically TGA improving in licensing. Now, March Madness matchup. This is what we're looking at. Who went up against who? Ricky and Erica went against Mason. Mason fought very hard. He was by the way, he scored one of the highest points.
Yes,
let me put it to you this way. Mason would have beaten anybody in the contest except for 4 people. And one of the people he faced is the one he lost to, is Ricky and Erica. He scored 268 points. Ricky and Erica scored 462. Great job, Ricky and Erica. You're advancing. Mason, I told Mason, after he fought this hard to beat Ricky and Erica, psychologically, the moment he didn't, the first 4 days, he had 0 base recruits.
Mm-hmm.
So the one thing about that organization is how they respond to a loss and how they respond when something doesn't get accomplished. Do you come out the gates and compete again, or do you take 4 days off because you're discouraged? John, that's an area of improvement for you. Gaetan went against Sears. Gaetan is advancing 164 to 99, which means Gaetan's will be facing off Ricky and Erica. Lomelli's went up against Gaines. Gaines win. Campos went against Mackey. Mackey's wins, which means Gaines will be going up against Mackey. I actually think that's a great matchup right there.
Great matchup.
On who wins there. Then we had Elvana went against Cobbs. Cobbs are advancing. William and Beatrice went against Lugo by 5 points. William and Beatrice are advancing, but they're facing off Cobbs. Anybody can win there. Then we have Marroquin go up against Zaldo, not even close. Marroquins have won the best 2 weeks. They scored 246 points. They're advancing. Marcelo and Gabby went up against Diana and Kilroy. Marcelo and Gabby are advancing. So guess what? Marcelo and Gabby are facing off Marroquin. Ooh, that may be the best matchup. Marcelo and Gabby, you keep saying you want to be number 1. This is your time to kick the number 1 person in that organization, minus Puerto Rico, income-wise, minus some of the, but I would say right now, Marroquin's the number 1 flag carrier in all of WTP as of right now. Marcelo and Gabby, if you want to do anything, beat Marroquins. Marroquins, if you want to do anything, if you beat Marcelo and Gabby and you win the next category, you could be going to the Final 4. And can you imagine if you win the whole thing and he surprised the hell out of everybody, Marroquin? This is a very interesting time to see what happens there. Next, Sapalas went against Medina. Sapalas advanced. Medina's did fight, by the way. Good for you, Medina. Alan and Alicia went against Okafor. Everybody thought this is not even a conversation. Okafor is going to beat Alan and Alicia. No, it is a conversation. Alan and Alicia won. Okafor was one of the best competitors we had in 2020. It's a different story in 2021. Maybe he's got an injury. I don't know what happens in sports. It happens in basketball. Maybe he had a terrible paper cut. So Sapalas will be facing Alan and Alicia in the next round. Santiago's won against Del Toro. Of course, Del Toro's are going to win, but no, Santiago's win. They beat out Del Toro 134 to 90. Then he had, which means Santiago's will be facing the winner of Musgrove against Solis. Solis was ranked 24th. Musgrove was ranked 6th. The winner wins by 4 points, and the winner is Solis beating out Musgrove. Massive upset. Tico, that's a because Musgroves could have won it all.
They were ranked number
upset.
6, Pat. They're ranked number 6 in the entire
No question about it. No question about it. Solis is facing off Santiago. Then we had a Hart win against Palayo, not close. Hart scored 442. Only one person scored more than Hart. Curious if Hearts are going to pull it off to win finally a championship. Erica said the other day, Pat, let me make a guarantee to you, we're winning Fall Madness again.
Mm-hmm.
We're winning Fall Madness again.
Yeah.
I'd love to see somebody new, not afraid of Ricky and Erica or Vargas's or Sapalas to beat them. Like maybe a Sika, maybe a Hart, but somebody new winning the whole thing. So Hart wins there. Then we had Sika's win against Hiram Travis. Hiram Travis scored 167. Sika scored 250. Sika will face off Hart. Oof. That's a great matchup. That's a great matchup.
That's about a
great matchup of this next round. Sanchez went against Oriana. Oriana more than doubled Sanchez. Vargas went against Akbar. 279 to 95. Now, here's the thing. You ready? Check this out. Oriana scored 281. Vargas scored 279, which means Oriana's could upset Vargas in this next round. So Vargas is there off to a very slow start.
Yeah.
If Vargas's base is casual, Oriana's going to upset them. I don't know. I don't know if today's Rodolfo and Ceci believe they can win this Fall Madness. I don't know. I don't know. By the way, what's the winner get? Winner goes to the World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup. They're going to Qatar. 2 finals tickets, Pat. Second place, you got Super Bowl. Third place, you got NBA Finals. Fourth place, Okafor.
John Mason's jersey.
Fourth place, but he's not going to get the fourth
place.
Whose
jersey is it?
It's a Luke Longley jersey.
Luke Longley jersey. I thought it was John Mason's jersey. It's a Luke Longley jersey. Totally makes sense. My apologies there, but I'm sure you guys know what I just did. Okay. All right. So let's go promote a few different marketing directors here. Daisy Lopez, the director, Angelica Juarez. You're officially a marketing director. Congratulations to you. Natalie Martinez, director floor, and Boris Marroquin. Great job. You're an MD. Tania Mariel, director Musgrove. You're officially a marketing director. Congratulations. Yeah, I'll do one more here. Maria and Vanessa Uloa, director Solis. You are officially a marketing director. Phenomenal job. Congratulations to you. Tico, let's look at the Dream Team call. And then we'll go into NIT. And then we'll go into the rest. So here's Dream Team call from bottom to top. Who made it to 2? Who made it to 1? And this Dream Team call is for quarter, not monthly. It's Q3 Dream Team call, which so far we know Okafor is a Dream Team call that's quarterly call.
Absolutely.
The last place for Dream Team call is Diaz. Then it's Okafor. Then it's Santiago. Then it's Reyes. You guys are not in. Bay is in. Pelayo is in. Del Toro is in. Phelps is in. Ortega is in, Gaines is in, William and Beatrice Rodriguez is in, Sears is in, Blessing is in, Vera's in, Marcelo and Gabby are in, and the captain of the Dream Team 2 call, you ready for this one? Jose Marlin Gaitan, captain of Dream Team 2 call. Dream Team 1 call, Solis made it in. Good for Solis, by the way. Phenomenal job, Solis, for making it in. Do you know Gaines has 2 separate legs on Dream Team 1 call?
That's big, Pat.
That's pretty solid. Okay, Solis is in. Marroquin is in. Mason made it. Although he's not going to like giving his numbers next week. But Mason made it. Suazo's made it. Not because of last month, but because of the quarter. Because Suazos are not having the best last 60 days. Marroquin said, I'm at 40 net VP recruits. You're only at 2 net VP recruits.
You did say that.
I don't know if you saw that text. Suazos were not happy. Marroquin made a great argument. Suazos talk about what they've done for the first 7 months. But Suazo in competition, everybody cares what you're doing today. You know this already. You're a competitor. Mackey's 8, Sapala's in, Sika's in, starting 5, Oriana, Musgrove, Vargas's, Hart's, Ricky and Erica. That's what it looks like today. FYI, 6 out of 12 people on Dream Team call from MSM. 6 out of 12. Now watch this. Mason, MSM. Suazo, MSM. Mackey, MSM. Sapala, MSM. Musgrove, MSM. Hart, MSM. Marlene, 50% team. 50% team MSM is coming for everybody. Unity has got who? Does Unity have anybody?
Unity doesn't have anyone on there. Yeah.
WTP has 2. Marroquin and themselves. You got Solis and Sika, which is Gaines 2. I'm sorry, TJ has Oriana. TJ has Oriana and Ricky and Erica.
That's correct.
Oof. I mean, listen, MSM is trying to say, we're going to take over. It's okay, guys. We're going to lead the way. You guys do everything else outside of that. So that's that part. Now, NIT.
Yes.
We got ranking for NIT. And Tico, I'm going to go from top to bottom. First place ranking for NIT, Musgrove. Then it's Vera. Then it's Mason. Then it's Medina. Then it's Ote. Then it's Alborzi, Perez, Okafor, Travis, Suazo, Robinson, Phelps, Campos, Del Valle, Said, Pelayo, Harris, Gomez, Kohatsu, Akbar, Sears, Alejandro, Galson, Zaldo, Williams, Blessings, Graziani, Sanchez, De Jesus, Terrace, Gibbs, Del Toro, Garcia, Lugo, Bruno, Hughes, Roger and Brenda, David Bryan, and you got the rest of the camp. So here's how this works out. We just decided on the prizes for NIT. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm intentionally doing this for the people that took their time qualifying for Tulum. But those who win NIT have already qualified for Tulum because they did their part in the first 2 weeks. Here's what we're doing for whoever that wins NIT. Anybody that wins NIT, the whole NIT. First place, you ready how crazy NIT championship is? This is why everybody's got to fight for NIT's championship. You who win, you get to take 4 couples with you to Tulum. Anybody who wins NIT. This may be, by the way, Tulum's not cheap. We thought it was cheap. It ain't cheap. It's a difference between Tulum and this resort we're looking at. So the 4 is a big cost. 4 people are going to Tulum for the champion. Second place is 2 people are going to Tulum with second place. So your base shop. So let's just say I'm in somebody's base shop. I'm like, man, I really want to go to Tulum. No problem. We win. 4 of you are going with me. Second place, 2 people are going with you. And this is completely separate. This is non-MDs that are going for the guy that wins NIT, for the couple that wins NIT, because they go above and beyond. I don't mind rewarding people that go above and beyond. Third place gets a 27-inch Mac. Tico, write this down.
Yep.
The 27-inch Mac. And fourth place gets a Luke Longley rookie card, is what we're going to give you. A Luke Longley rookie card, not signed, because we don't want the quality of the signature or the value of the card. We'll send a Luke Longley rookie card to whoever fourth place is. You decide to be where you want to be with that. So now NIT matchups, who's facing who?
Yes.
I got them right here for me. By the way,
big,
Tico,
Pat.
who can win NIT?
Anybody could win NIT. By the way, first place, Pat, they for the month of September, they get to come to your retreat. They get their own SVP retreat with you.
So you mean the net VP, the net VP.
The net VP, yep.
I'm going to go through that here in a minute, but for NIT, I'm specifically talking NIT. I think anybody can win the NIT contest.
Anybody can win the NIT.
We have so many people that could win this thing, so you get to choose. If you're a non-MD in somebody's organization, you look at the bracket. I'm about to tell you, whoever wins, 4 of you are going to Tulum. Maybe some of you non-MDs want to go to Tulum with us. So let's take a look. Musgrove's going against Terrace, okay? Are we doing the wild card thing as well? Yes, we are. Musgrove's going against Terrace. Delvice going against Tony and Alina Harris. Ote's going against Blessing. Hiram's going against Alejandro. Vera's going against Marian De Jesus. Saeed's going against Palayo, rank 15 versus 16. Alborzi's going against El Jeanette. Suazo against Sears. Suazo 10th, Sears 21st. Medina's against Graziani, 4th versus 27th. Phelps against Dana and Kelroy, 12th against 19. Campos versus David and Kaylin Gomez. Okafor against Galson, Mason against Sanchez, Alexis and Kelly Robinson against Alicia and Jamal Akbar, Luis and Jasmine Perez against Zaldo, and 30. And next place is wild card. If I didn't mention your name, fight to be part of the wild card to be able to compete. FYI, everything about competitions and trips we go on is about how many people you take there with you. We are going to be watching to see which one of you guys that wants to be called the builder. Is Mason going to win NIT and take 4 people with him? I don't know. Is Vera going to win it? Is Musgrove going to win it? They all scored over 400. Is Medina, Ote, Alborzi, Perez, Okafor, Hiram, Suazo? Who's going to win it? Whoever does. Are going to Tulum with you. I'd be strategizing right now, because remember, it's the 6th of the month already.
Yep.
You only got 10 days left to beat your competitor who you're going up against. You heard who that was. So go back and take a look at that. Now, we got the net VP, which we're given the most amount of shares in the net VP side. Yes, net VP.
20,000, Pat. 20,000 shares for the winner. Winner takes all. Their first place golf score within the team, 5,000 shares. Second place is 2,000 shares. Third place is 1,000 shares. Fourth place is 500 shares. And fifth place is 250 shares.
It's freaking insane what we're doing.
That's wild, Pat.
Yeah,
and that's your net VP golf score.
That's insane. I love that. And crazy. The VP walks away with 10,000 shares, right? What's the VP's number?
20,000. 20,000 for them. 20,000 and 5,000, 2,000, 1,000, 500.
Whatever we announce in the video. Yes. If this is what we announce in the video, that's exactly what it is. And on top of that, doesn't championship get also like a few tickets to the Super Bowl? 4 tickets to the Super Bowl. Insane. I mean, I can't wait for this. So let me go from the bottom of net VP scoring all the way to the top, and I'll give you the matchup. So you have to be in the top 14 to have a spot, and then everybody else will be fighting for the wild card. At the bottom of scoring is Castro, then Garcia, then Cobos, then Vic and Anna, then El Jeanette and Benny, then Paulette and Sia, then Candy and Ellie, then Roger and Brenda, then Pimbers at the 22nd spot, then Terrace, Okafor 20th, Alejandro 19, Phelps 18, Sanchez 17, Suazo 16, 15th place, Dana and Kelroy. That means you're in the wild card spot with 1,475 points. 14th place that gets a slot is Graziani's with 1,554 points. Delvize is 13th. Then it's Mackey, Musgrove, Marroquin, 10th place. Del Toro, 9th place. Mason's is ahead of Del Toro and many of these other bigger names. Mason, that ought to tell you you can do some damage in this contest. But if you compete like you really want to beat somebody, then it's Gaines, then it's Gaitan, top 5 net VPs. Pelayo scored 2,693 points. Hearts are ahead of Pelayo. They scored 2,909 points. Ricky and Erica, 3,027. Then it's Vargas. Then it's Sapalo ranked first place as net VP. After promoting the most net VPs out of their net VP, they're still first place. So now, who faces off against who? Here's how it looks like. Sapalo's first place, facing off 14th place Graziani. Pelayo, 5th place, going up against Marroquin. Okay. Hearts, 4th place, going up against Musgrove, 11th place. Gaines, 7th place, going up against Mason, tight matchup. Wow. Anybody can win there.
That's going to be big.
Vargas, 2nd, going against Del Valle, 13th. Gaitan, 6th, going against Del Toro's, 9th. Ricky and Erica, 3rd, going up against Mackey's, wild card, everybody else. Keep this in mind. The way the point system works, Tico, I don't know if you've written it here or not. The point system, you get double the amount of points in your base as you do in your net. Correct. So the more you do base, the more points you'll score versus your net. So for someone like, for example, Mason's going against Gaines. Mason, you can win by doubling, tripling, Gaines's base shop to beat him there. So this is where that number is going to be taking place. We'll update the numbers on the Leaders Bulletin today. Right. So you can go out there and log in and see the stuff for yourself. But there's a lot on the line with this. And the first matchup's going to end the 15th. So we got between now and the 15th. Yep. So I know a lot of the guys that are coming to the house on the 15th, it's going to be closeout. People are going to make an excuse. Well, Pat, it was a closeout and we were in travel and all this other stuff. I can tell you the dominators are going to win no matter what. And they're not going to wait till the 15th to close out. They'll have a strong closeout, but they're also closing out right now as we speak. So did I miss anything on the March Madness stuff outside of the 4 MD promotions that I haven't yet done? Did I miss anything else, Tico?
You got all of them, Pat.
Okay, let me see. Let me go to the 4 MD promotions that I got here. Oh, I already did that one. I got 3 more left. Jennifer Lopez. This is the second MD Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez, yeah.
Maybe it's a sign. Maybe people are asking for Jennifer Lopez at the convention. Today I was looking at the list of people that we're talking to. What was it? I got the list right here. The names we were looking at.
Interesting names.
Yeah, I mean, it was some intense names. Let me see if the names are still here. Caroline, Carolina. Let me see if she's got the names. The names we were looking at: J-Lo, Shakira, Drake. Obviously,
Drake was on the list.
Availability: Usher, Enrique Iglesias. Who else we were looking? We're looking at a bunch of. Who would Maluma, J Balvin.
J Balvin's on that list.
Who's the other guy with
the Bad Bunny guy?
Bad Bunny guy, which Roger loves the words Bad Bunny says in his songs. Roger was translating the words. We're sitting at restaurant. I'm like, that's really what he's saying. That's really what he's saying. So he says, "You sure you want Bad Bunny?" Anyway, so but all I'm telling you right now is MGM 2020 next year. Oh my gosh, guys. Everything you're doing right now is for how much stage time and who you want to be at MGM 2022. And on top of that, where you'll be by the end of the year. There's so many different things that is being worked right now. By the way, depending on what happens in the month of October, you guys don't know what I'm releasing in the second week of October. It has to do with the first week. And then if we have a killer October and we beat the 30% number, November, I'm going to make, the whole thing about November to remember, I guarantee you for the rest of your life, you will remember November based on what I'm announcing, but we need to first have a killer December here, a killer October here. We have Maria Luisa Reyes, Director Oriana's, Head MD, great job. And we have Dilamar Marcano, Director Vanessa Aulad, also Head Marketing Director. Congratulations to those guys. Phenomenal job, guys. Lots on the line here, lots going on. For some of you guys that watch this fairly quickly, it's the fastest update video we've done that's jam-packed. I'd go back and rewatch it to know what things you need to do to advance. Tico, anything I missed? Did I miss?
Yeah, the numbers for 25% and 30%, Pat, just to give you an update on that.
If you got them, give it to us. Absolutely. So everybody knows.
25% by the end of today, we got to be at 1,272 recruits. And then 30%, we got to be at 1,322. Currently, we're at 772. So just a little behind on that. But GB's on the line. Equity's on the line. Not only for the rest of this year, but also for next year, Pat. That's on the line for everybody. So we're looking forward to seeing what you guys are going to do here the next couple of days, being on track for the numbers that we have, 25%, 30%.
I can't wait to see the level of urgency with the field. Yesterday, I challenged a couple of the guys. TCO responded, and they did their part. And I told them, why don't you do it again? Because I think they can be the #1 recruiting net in PHP. it's a time right now where a WTP and MSM's got to make a decision on who's going to be the first $2 million earner. You know who's been creeping up to Sapalas in income the last month and a half, 2 months, like literally right behind them?
Yep.
Is Pelayo's right there. If I go from September 1st till today, Sapalas are the number one earner. But you know who's the number two earner if I go from September 1st till today? Ricky and Erica. You know who's number three? Pelayo. Then it's Vargas. Then it's Gaetan. Then it's Del Toro. Then it's Sika. Then it's Mason. Then it's Phelps. Then it's Alejandro. Then it's like some names that are coming up on income. But it's a very, very strange time. If anybody's ever wanted to be a dominator in PHP and not just compete, but dominate, we're hiring. I want to work directly with you. I said this on Dream Team. I said, whoever decides to dominate and take the leaders bulletin to levels we've never seen before in base, in super base, in net and hierarchy, I will be your manager, your agent, your consultant for the rest of your life with this much of a fee. And I didn't say for 1 year, for 2 years. For the rest of your life, I will be one phone call away to help your dreams become a reality at whatever level you want. You want a book publishing deal? Call me. You want to find that Hollywood, whatever? Call me. You want an investor? Call me. Whatever it is. But you got to be the dominator, not the competitor, the dominator. We're hiring for dominators. I hope that's you, because we're hiring, and I become your Don King. I become your Dana White. I become your manager from CAA or WME, and I work for you, but not if you beat everybody. You got to dominate. This is not a competition thing. I want you to be here and doing numbers we've never seen before. I want a Michael, a Babe, a Willie Mays. We're looking for Mike Trout's type of a deal, of somebody that wants to compete on levels we've never seen before. And if that's you, tell me if that's you. Don't be afraid if that's you. Maybe put it in the group me. Text me and tell me if that's you. If you're still watching this, if we don't even know each other, send me a message on DM. If you're willing to pay the price at that level, I can't wait to meet you at that level. Having said that, gang, remember, all of this stuff is about dreams. I had a car that just pulled up to my house for my birthday present. I figured no one's going to get me better birthday presents than me. I got $1 million Ferrari that just pulled up to my house. And the guy pulls it up right in front. They couldn't bring it to the community because it's gated, but they drop it off. Cars are pulling out, pulling over, taking pictures, all this other stuff. We go on the street, me and Phil Heath, a 7-time Mr. Olympia. I press the gas. Tico, you have to drive this to see. It doesn't make it 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. It's 1,000 horsepower. Let me just show you this for a second so you kind of have an idea. My kids are sitting on top. I told you kind of I was looking at this. You and I were talking about this for a minute. But this car arrives. Let me just see if I can get a good picture on this here, Teak, for people to see. Which one is this? Oh, my gosh. I'll pick this one here. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. Check this out. Okay, this thing arrives, and I'm looking at this. I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
There
this
we go.
One here. 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. And I sat in the car. It looks just like this, by the way, identical to this car right here with the yellow brake pads, all this other stuff. And you know what's crazy? The keys look like that, by the way. Very interesting keys. Yeah, it's a very interesting key you put in the middle right there. Here's the craziest thing to be thinking about, okay? Just like you, I started off as a trainee. Just like you, I had to get licensed. Just like you, people quit on me. Just like you, I didn't feel like reading when I got home at night. Just like you, sometimes I wanted to listen to other things in my car than an audio tape. Just like you, people rejected me just more. Just like you, it took me a minute to learn how to sell annuities and insurance and different products. Just like you almost gave up 1,000,000 times. Can you imagine if this guy with a 1.8 GPA, military background, if he would have given up? And now some of the stuff that's happening today just makes 0 sense. But I wanted these things. I wanted my dreams to become a reality with my wife, my kids, my family, more than my fears. And I was seeing this stuff taking place for Sapalas, for Vargas's, for our guys' dreams becoming a reality. But now we want to see if you want to take it higher and higher and higher. So remember, the whole competition, everything we do here is to give you a position to give your best and compete. And then from there out, when you compete, a few of you guys are going to make a decision to dominate. And those of you guys that want to dominate, the feeling you're going to have when your dreams become a reality, I wish there was a way to get you to come in and be in there for 5 minutes to feel it. This is why we're going to spend some time at the house to get a feel for it. If you got a glimpse of it for 5 minutes, you'd be working harder, you'd be making more calls, You'd be less afraid. You'd be a little bit bolder. You'd have a smile on your face while you're challenging people. You'd be more suave. You'd be excited because you know what's waiting for you. And that's all I'm saying. I'm just looking forward to those of you guys that want to get to that level. Tico, having said that, cannot wait to see how you perform on the Leaders Bulletin today, not tomorrow, the next day, but today when you see this video. Take care, everybody.